Hi everybody, happy Saturday. Welcome back to my Grungy Journal adventure. And I have been playing around with these tags and wow, this is beautiful. This is using wax melts over the top of all the collage and the paint and everything. The back looks a bit I guess it looks really vintage, doesn't it? But on the tutorial I followed from Sharon at Be Divine Vintage on YouTube, I at the end of it she painted it all over when it was dry with a matte varnish, with a matte sealant. So I thought, that's a great idea. So now that's been drying overnight, and that's covered with the matte, which a gel matte medium. I just used this one from Holcroft Professional. Bought it from Riot Art and Craft Australia, and it's great, and it's matte, so you don't get the gloss. And that was really great. So because it left this kind of oily kind of a look on the back, and I'd already backed the tag and stitched it, and Sharon did talk about that actually, but I just glossed over that. So I'm fine with it. I'm happy with that. But then I thought, okay, so obviously if you don't want that, just do the fronts and do the wax, and then put the back and your reinforcement on and any other embellishments. So that's great. This is one that I haven't sealed yet, and you can definitely feel the beeswax. I used 100% beeswax melts, and they are bright yellow. I saw Sharon use clear ones. I don't think it really matters if they're clear or they're yellow, but anyway, I used the yellow beeswax, and I've just ordered some more, so I'm really obviously happy with that. And the little packet of 30 grams, that's probably enough, but I thought I'll be doing this more often now. You know how it is when you remember something, a forgotten tool or a forgotten technique, and then you fall in love with it all over again. So this one I'm really happy with, and I will probably gloss. I even signed my name just to prove that I could write over the top of the beeswax, and it wrote on there fine. And that was with a so you could still do nothing and write on the back if you wished, which would give a fantastic vintage look. And then I got playing around because I thought, okay, so if I don't want to do the whole tag, why don't I just wax up some images? So I took my little images and I just waxed those up, and they feel amazing, and I thought they will be great in collage, and I can just adhere them on to whatever I want to do. So I thought, why don't we go through our tags, and then we can have some fun with some melts and explore maybe some other ideas for our grungy ephemera. So yeah, very excited. Oh, it's great to feel excited actually. Sorry for all the jiggling around. Right, and of course I wanted to come back last night and finish it, but this is the one I did where I've just used the wax embellishments, a little label and 2 pictures, and I love that look. I mean, that's cool. So, and I've actually put a little bit of some gauze in behind there as well, a little bit of texture. So I think maybe some gold splatters on this, or gold drops as well. I've just laced through a nice old metal topper, nice and weighty on that. That's really nice. Added a few more what am I trying to say? Oh yeah, that's just an interesting textural tag on that one. So I'm probably calling that, oh no, we're going to do some gold dots. I love the gold splatters. Oh yeah, and then I found these little leaves that I've cut off a picture of a flower in a magazine or a book. And I've just cut them off. And I thought, if I wax those, won't they look amazing next to a little wax rose? I mean, that could look really, really sweet. And I've got another idea for that coming up, probably very soon, which I invented. Well, I shouldn't say invent. Oh, I think I did. I haven't seen anybody else do it. But anyway, we'll get around to that at some point in the future. That's something to look forward to. Okay, so what to do now? Let me see. I've got some lovely gold ink. Wasn't happy with the Nuvo drops yesterday. I really wasn't happy with them. I'm going to have to... I've had this is a Liquitex professional ink in a rich copper, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It comes with a dropper. And that splatter brush that I used yesterday, that's really cool, but I think it's going to need a little bit more practice. So I used to just get a paintbrush, and then I thought, well, this has got an eyedropper. I wonder. I wonder if I dropped a drop from a height. Very carefully. And then I will take a straw, which I keep for this purpose, actually for my acrylics. Oh, that looks like a splodge. Pretty. That is kind of pretty. Different, unusual, as Kath and Kim would say. Oh, lordy. Different. Different. Oh, now where's that? Okay, so maybe some gold foiling. So all I'm going to do is put a little bit of glue down. I'm going to smudge it in. I mean, I love the art glitter because it's not dries so quick. Just put that on. Rub it well, and then like a band-aid, rip it off. Oh, isn't that pretty? That is really lovely. Okay, Right, so we have some no, they say leave things alone. Well, and that's so wet, that's making that all wrinkle again. That is definitely really pretty though. I think a little bit more subtle than that. Oops. Maybe a bit of maybe a bit of glue stick. Let's try it with a bit of glue stick. Ah, that's better. That's better. Of course, it looks like a fingerprint now, dye. Oh, that's better. That's what I'm after, a little bit more subtle. These are great because you can that's even taken up a little bit across the wax, which is really nice. Loving that. Not so sure. Okay, next victim. Okay, that maybe needs something else. That needs a label or something. Sorry, I'm out of frame. Okay, move that a little bit. I can never get everything in the right frame and then I get carried away. There's a sticker. No. Oh yes, these little tickets are good. No, just one's enough, I think, of that. These would look lovely waxed up, these black and whites. Oh, that's pretty. No, too big. I like that. I like that. That tones well. I suppose the gold is not very grungy, is it? But we might put wax over the top and see what happens to the gold, see if there's a chemical reaction. maybe the fire extinguisher for Christmas is not a bad idea. Talking about chemical reactions, it's hilarious. Actually, I was watching a crafter probably last year, and she thought it was hilarious. She was laughing. She was working with a heat gun and something else, and she threw the piece of paper away. She thought she'd put it out, went on fire, and she turned around and she felt really hot behind her. She turned around, the rubbish bin was alight. So luckily she'd had some drinking water, so she emptied her liter of drinking water and put out the flames. But yeah, the risk is real. Oh Lord. Okay, now that is just so lovely. I think that needs a oh, it's got a label. It's got a label. Maybe it needs another label. That looks cool, doesn't it? I like that there. I love that horse. It was out of a magazine of old photos. I think it was an old catalogue of artwork. I just cut out little things because sometimes you just need little ephemera, don't you? Okay, and whatever you put on your desk, that's why I have it all on my desk, because I just sift through rather than go looking. So before I start a project, I like to keep getting distracted. I know, I want a stamp. I want some kind of a script. I'm sure I've got a tiny little plastic script that I've got in a second hand. Oh, that, I love that stamp. Oh. So you do forget what you got, don't you? I just want a script. I just want a script. What is that? Postage. It's more postage than script. I know I've got one in here. It's a little old one. Another postage one. How come I've got two? Okay. And I found it. There's that lovely little corner stamp I did the other day. I just want a little bit. Yeah. I love that stamp. I got that at Kaisercraft in a sale bin, and it's like some gorgeous ancient crest. So lovely. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Yep. That's really nice. Because now I need to clear a little space so I can get a flat surface. I'm so excited. I've got everything everywhere. Looks a bit lonely up here, doesn't it? Okay, yep, like that. A little bit of script. That's good. Right. Maybe, no, I don't trust myself up there. That's nice. Just the right size too for these little tags. That's nice. Just a little bit of background noise. I like that. Okay, yep, done. And then I thought, now what does that need? It needs something. Maybe it needs a ticket, a label. Once again, I'm working off the table. Sorry. No. What about that little bird sticker? No. No. Account. That looks nice. I like the colouring in that. What about a clock? Half a clock. No. Stripe through the middle does not give that balance. I think I like the account. No. Something wrong with that, but I don't know what I want to do to fix it. This was a little wax. That's so dark for that tag. Too dark. Right, welcome back. We're going to start doing some wax little pictures, so I'm just going to evenly distribute the wax chips onto each. I thought it'd be easier to do them in one go, and I've got a towel and a really thick Daphne's Diary. I've got my crafting iron on hot, very hot. It's a bit fiddly, but I'm never too sure how many wax melts to use, so hopefully maybe they're too many, but I haven't done any scientific experiments to show how many might be good for these tiny little things. Got a tiny little leaf there, that's probably... Of course they stick to you. I don't know. We'll soon see. Oh, look on their face, the little pictures are so cute. Okay, so now all I have to do is just fold up the baking paper gently on the top, and I've got the fold towards me so that now I should go from left to right because there's something so satisfying about all that delicious wax. Oh, this is fun. Oh, that's overlapped a little bit, so that'll be interesting to see what happens. Right. And of course, if the wax was to drip down, because you've got the fold near you, it doesn't. I learnt this. I learnt this last night. Ruined. Luckily, I had an old pair of trousers on. Okay, so turn that off, and then just open this deliciousness up. Ah, now that's a piece that hasn't been. Okay, so what do we do there? Just get one there and one there by the look of it. I wonder if that iron's still hot enough. Yeah. That's better. Just sort of smooth it out. It can get globby as well. Wow. Look at that deliciousness. Oh, feels amazing. Feels amazing. That's lovely. This little black and white photocopy of a little old girl. Isn't she gorgeous? The dolly in the pram. And then the little labels, little sayings. I thought that'd be sweet to have. It's nice. That's a nice disc I made a couple of years ago now. They were really good. Really enjoyed doing those. And this tiny little leaf. Oh, that almost looks like a transparency. Oh, look at that. That's amazing. Now there's an idea. That could go in a slide and look like a real slide. That is incredible. And that's so sweet. And this little, oh, I love this little fellow with his bulldog. They're so cute. And these leaves, I got these from Susan Taylor Brown, and they're the best printables of all these gorgeous leaves. But now that's given that some real sturdiness. I might have to just do a whole day of waxing these little leaf cutouts. Wow, okay, I am so excited. So excited. That was a good little bit of work. Now let's finish off our tags and see what we can come up with next. Right, let's go and review what we've done this morning. That's that beautiful wax image that's see-through. I love that, like an old negative. There was that one with the pigeon splats. That one with the heavy-handed gold. There was this one with a little bit of the gold and the wax. 1, 2, 3 wax images. There was, let's see. There was that one. That's altogether too bright, so I'm going to be covering that with some sewing pattern paper to grungy it up a little bit. There was that one. There was that one. And there was that one. That looks really grunge. That's really good. That one. That the little boy, that was a wax photo. They stuck down really good. I didn't use tacky glue. I thought it'd be too wet on the wax. I've used art glitter glue and they've stuck down beautifully. That was another little wax label. Some of these they're still too pink or too wet, too grungy, but they're stamping and labels. More stamping. So that's our haul for today. I do adore the wax. I think it's a fantastic idea. And yeah, definitely loving the wax. And that one's got the matte gloss on it. So I'm definitely going to use that on more of them. I'm going to go and find my really grungy sewing pattern paper and maybe Mod Podge that on, and that will look great too. Mod Podge is really good because you've got sort of like a wax feel with the Mod Podge too. But yeah, wax is a very good trick. I love it. Very love it. Okay, so yesterday I bought Love Junk Journals Grungy wallpaper tags. and I'm going to turn these into journal cards. Well, we'll embellish them. We'll embellish them up again. So have no fear. I've been after some wallpaper backgrounds, grungy ones, for quite a while, and I thought, well, you know what, this is a perfect time. And these are a good size. In the kit there was different sizes, and so these big ones, all you need to do is just chop off the top, and you've got a good size journaling card, depending on your pocket sizes. So that'll be lovely. A lovely image. And sometimes it's okay, well, not just sometimes, anytime you like. You don't have to back these with tea dye if you don't want to. You can leave them white. There's nothing wrong at all with having a journal card in a lovely in a journal that people can take out and they can turn it into a birthday card or a note, and some people do prefer writing on white. So no rules. You make your own rules up as you go along, don't you? That's the beauty of it. Okay. 3 journal cards. I've got that as a journal card. And I've still got a few. Oh, that was another one of the tags that was on the grungy stained background, and that's a little boy with his bulldog, and a wax label as well, so it's all waxed up. And I've got this left over, which feels divine, and a couple of little labels and my leaf. So they're treasures that will be kept. Did I wax that? Yes, I did. That was a tag I made a long time ago. That might do a hidden. So I've got another one of that one. Dreaming. I could make these into hidden paper clips for the journal. So they were a good thing. That was just a fun thing, a tutorial that popped up. And I thought I didn't have much to do that day, and I thought, oh, that's the one size punch I've got, the circle punch, that and a little one, so I can do this. So that was fun, loved it. Right, we're back in a minute. I think we'll call it a day now. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're enjoying this series, and yeah, I'm loving grunge. And you never can stop learning. Well, I'm telling this to myself. I'm covered in wax and ink and loving it. Thank you so much anyway. I'll stop rambling and look forward to the next part coming up soon, where we might do some different ephemera. So see ya. Have a good day. Bye.